The sixth bracha of Shmon Esrei, the bracha of Selach Lanu, has 20 words in the bracha, corresponding to the 20 words, 20 times that the word Selach is mentioned in the Torah. And there are three parts to the bracha. There's the first part, which is the request, Selach Lanu Avinu ki chatanu mechal lanu malkeinu ki fashanu. Then there's the reason why we want Hashem to forgive us, ki mochel v'soleach ata. And then finally the bracha, Baruch Hashem chanuna marbel l'slach. Let's take a look at the first part and the different words and how they correspond. First we say Selach Lanu Avinu ki chatanu. Selach Avinu chatanu. And then we say Mechal Lanu Malkeinu ki fashanu. Mechal, Malkeinu, and fashanu. So why is it that with the word chatanu we have the word Selach, and the word fashanu we have the word Mechal? Okay, so Rabbi Yeshua Heller lived in the 1800s. He was a student of Rabbi Yisrael Salanter, the founder of the Musar movement. He has a sefer called Tefillah, and he explains over there as follows. He asks the following question. He says, what is it when we perform mitzvos or don't do averos, how are we supposed to view these mitzvos? Is it a decree from Hashem that when we do it, we're fulfilling, we had to do it. Hashem commanded us to do it, so therefore we have to do it. Or are mitzvos and averos something like a doctor, that a doctor says, this isn't good for you, so you shouldn't take it. Even if I'm not telling you what to do, yes, you have to, you don't have to, but it's unhealthy not to do averos, it's unhealthy to do averos, or it's healthy to do mitzvos. So how do we look at it? So he writes, it's both. It's both components. On one hand, we do mitzvos because Hashem commanded us to do it, and second, it's good for us to do these mitzvos. And he explains that's why we have a concept, Gadol ha-mitzuvah va'osa v'mi she'eino mitzuvah va'osa. Two people could do a mitzvah, one could be commanded to do the mitzvah, one cannot. If you're commanded to do this mitzvah, you get more reward than the person who just voluntarily decided to go ahead and do a mitzvah. Why is it that someone who's commanded to do a mitzvah, why is that more important, why is it better than doing it at a voluntary basis when you're not commanded? So he explains, because both people that do it, the one who does it from an optional place and the other one who does it because he's obligated, both those people get the element of the doctor idea that this is good for me, so I did the mitzvah. We both get that tikkun, that special thing that comes from it being good for me to do this mitzvah. But the person who does it because he was commanded to do it, he gets that plus the fact that he fulfilled Hashem's command. So he gets both things. That's why Gadol mitzvah osa misheino mitzvah osa. And he explains as follows. He says that let's say you have a son whose father is a doctor. And the son gets sick, and he goes to his father, and the father tells him to take a specific medication. And the father tells him, I'm telling you as a doctor, this is my medical advice, and I'm commanding you as a father also to take it. So two things. I'm telling you as a doctor to take it, I'm telling you as a father to take it. And then the son doesn't take it. So now he's going to get very sick. And what will his father respond to his son? He'll say, the fact that you didn't listen to me as your father, I'm mochel. I forgive it, okay? It's my kavod, I love you, I'm not upset at you. The fact that you didn't do it from the respect that I was your doctor, and I told you that this was good for you, and you should have done it, and you damaged yourself by not taking the medication, that is more problematic. So he says as follows, mechila, the word mechila goes with a pegia in kavod. When you dishonor someone, so you need a mechila on that. Okay, I was supposed to be honored, and I forgive my honor. Slicha is a forgiveness on the kilkul, on the damage that occurred because of the act. It gets rid of any damage that the avera might have created. Therefore, by chatanu, chet is an avera that's done b'shogeg, by accident. So when you do something by accident, so the rebellion isn't so strong because you didn't even know you did it. It was an accident. So it's not like, oh, I honor you and now I'm not honoring you. I didn't even know about it. I didn't realize that I flipped a switch. It was an accident. So there, the issue is more the kilkul, the effect that the avera did. And therefore, by chatanu, we go ahead I'm sorry, as opposed to if you do something on purpose, so there the greater issue is that you rebelled against the person and you went against his kavod. So when it comes to chatanu, which is by accident, so there we talk about slicha. Slicha again is to wipe away any damage that was occurred by the act that I did. So we say slach lanu avinu ki chatanu. We focus on the kilkul, the damage that occurred, and we ask for that to be wiped away. But when it comes to fashanu, something that's done on purpose, where the biggest problem out of the two is that I rebelled against my father. I rebelled. So on there we ask for mechila. We go ahead and we say machal lanu malkeinu ki fashanu.